Lila woke up in a really good mood. We try to do something fun for her all the time. All right, there we go. Whoa. Whoa. Snowflakes. We're decorating for our Christmas party, which is what, in 2 days? This is Lila's decoration. Come here. Oh, don't worry, your Wawa's coming too. She's very hard to do. You agree? Oh, the look she gave me, like, yeah, mama. It's funny, if you guys haven't noticed it yet, she's always hugging her doggy. I love it. I think it's absolutely adorable. She takes it everywhere with her. I lose track of it, but then I see her and I'm like, you have it everywhere you go. Everywhere. It's a scarf. There you go. Black. Your favorite. Barely covers it. We'll move it a little higher. For breakfast, she's having plain green peas. I know it's crazy, but she loves them ever since she was little. She finds them like a treat. So that's what she's having for breakfast with some Sophia. Enjoy. She decorated it so cute. She's so proud of it. It's adorable. I'm totally procrastinating and not going into the garage to do my leg day. It's harder now that it's cold. I turned on the heater like half hour ago maybe. So, but it doesn't do much because we realized like our garage door has gaps on the side, like a lot of gaps. And when I did work out in a garage before, he sealed the door. So that's why it stayed so nice and warm. And I mean, I know as soon as I heat up, I'll be fine. It's just a process of going and getting it done. Yeah, I just gotta go change and shut my brain off and go do it. Watch out, that's gonna hit you with your teeth. Oh, see, like that. And stuck it in. There you go. Now it's time to stop procrastinating and head into that garage. I don't know how many times I already said I'm gonna do it. I haven't done it yet. Oh, shut off my brain and go. Alright, so we're just gonna zoom through this one. We're hungry, plus it takes a long time to show you guys everything. I will do sets and reps, as I always do. However, if you wanna see the full routine with all sets and reps, we did a video not too long about that. Let's start with some jump rope. Alright, so we just increased to 215. We'll see how many reps I can do. Finally decided to use my brain and pop up the barbell on a squat rack for my lunges because I wasn't able to, like, eventually I couldn't put it on. This is 125. I went to 95, and at 95 I can't take it off, but I can do quite a few reps with it on. So I'm like, I want to increase weight, but how do I do it so I'm not dying? Let's hope this works smoothly. Maybe separate them a little more. It's like so tiny, the space in between. And before you guys ask, all my equipment is linked in the description box. Every single thing that you'll find in this gym is over there. That's it, guys. Now it's time to go eat if I can get the energy to get up and go eat. We have been waiting for this day. We finally got a decent amount of snow. I'm putting on my snowboarding pants. Yes, I used to snowboard back in the day. I stopped because I think I had like 3 concussions. And then I was like, I kind of like my life. I don't want to screw it up. So I'm like, no more snowboarding. Look at her little Eskimo.
Snow Angel! Where did you learn this from? Curious George? Probably, right?
Oh, silly girl. Okay, so I did want to talk about something. Somebody posted on my last video a comment. She said, Florina, can you please make a video if you have time about how you keep yourself positive? How you always look so happy. I've been dealing with anxiety, and even though I have everything, my family, parents, siblings, my 2 beautiful kids, my husband, everything, to be happy, I'm just having a hard time. Being positive and enjoying life. I know you lost your mother when you were young. You've mentioned that your dad wasn't that great with you, but you still seem so happy with life. I would like to know how you do it and if you have tips. See, here's the thing. I did not have a great childhood at all, 100%. It was like horrible, but it's up to me to choose to hang on to that or to move forward. I escaped my childhood at a really young age, 15, and from there I never really looked back. And honestly, people would always say, you should be, you know, upset or depressed, or you have an excuse to be that way. But I always felt like it was a bad dream, and I was grateful to get out of it. And now it's like, she makes me laugh all the time, you know? And my husband is a really positive, bright person, and he's one of those people, like, he knows when I'm down, and he's quick to be like, hey, what's up? What do you want to do to change this? Do you want to go somewhere? Do you want to do something? So that helps, but I think the biggest thing is expectations. We both agree that you have to lose expectations for people. You have your own expectations, and those you should exceed and work to achieve, but on others you have no control of what someone is going to do. So your expectations for that person should, not that they should be lowered, just don't have high expectations. Someone comes in the front door and they're not having the best day, and you're going to base your attitude around their attitude, you're going to be let down. And people will always disappoint. It's not like it's their fault. It's just some days you're not having a good day and other days you are, and you shouldn't let what someone else is going through feed your own emotions. So I think that was the biggest one, is don't expect anything from an event or from a person. Just take it as it is. But from yourself, you should have high expectations to move forward in life. Goals, set goals, and that'll give you something to live for. I think when you are living aimlessly and you don't feel like you have a purpose or a joy or a hobby, something you drown yourself in, I think it's much easier to get depressed and to allow your mind to start thinking, and the mind can be a dangerous thing because it's those hours of solitude and you don't have anything to think about or do that start to get you depressed, because you start thinking about what everyone else is doing, which leads to those thoughts. So I think it's important to lose expectations, to not live in the past. Let go of the past. What happened happened. Be grateful you're not there or in that situation anymore. Everyone has their ups and downs in life, so get rid of that. And then what was the last point? And then another one is to be able to express when you're not feeling good. I think that's super important. If you keep everything bottled up, I mean, you're sad within yourself and no one knows and no one can help you. So like, say I wake up and for some reason I'm off, whether I had a bad dream or I'm just, you know, overwhelmed with emails, I have the ability to be like, hey babe, I'm feeling kind of shitty today. And I know that just by being able to express it and him kind of speaking back saying, hey, what's wrong? You know, let me know. What is it? When you acknowledge that there's a problem, just that alone helps you get past it instead of keeping it on your shoulders all day long. So being able to just be like, hey, I'm having a shit day. Can you help me? You know, can you help me feel better? If you can't, at least can you accept that I'm having a really bad day? And most of the time, tell yourself tomorrow's a new day and you should wake up with a new attitude. So that, I think that's kind of our thing. I'm not saying that I don't have my low days. I still have low days. I just tell him and he helps bring up my spirits. But I think my situation in life has improved very much because of my daughter, having a husband who's extremely supportive and always there for me, and always working on my career or a goal, I think keeps my mind occupied and away from bad thoughts and my past and all that stuff.
For me, one of the biggest things was there's always someone who has it worse than you.
For him, it's always, yeah, there's always someone who has it worse. And time heals all wounds if you think about it. So even when something really bad happens, rest assured, all it takes is a little bit of time and eventually that's gonna be in the past. No one cares, move on. And then another huge thing is understand that movies and social media, all that is there for your entertainment. Don't take it anything more than entertainment. And I say this because it's really easy for people to fall into movies and have expectations of their partner based off of like romantic movies, but the whole point of a romantic movie is to get you all ooey gooey, and they keep out all the ugly parts, the trial, the error, the, you know, having to work for a good relationship, and then they paint this whole Prince Charming, and then every girl's looking for that perfect guy and every guy is looking for that perfect girl, and that's just gonna lead to unhappiness because honestly you perfect each other and the relationship perfects by going through trial and error and arguments. It's impossible to have a relationship and grow it without those moments of getting to know each other. An argument is when you really get to know the person, and through time you'll argue less often. In the beginning of our relationship, we butt heads a lot. Now we barely have an argument because we have both grown together, and that took time. So you have to see. And also people like social media who travel a lot, and maybe they're making you feel like my life is so boring, I don't travel. Give it a shot. Go travel and see if you actually enjoy it or if it's not, because it's a lot of times just painting a pretty picture. You have to understand these people that travel for a living, it's not always so much fun for them. They don't have the comfort of just going home and relaxing. They don't have the comfort of actually enjoying the places that they're traveling. They have to vlog. And vlogging is not an easy task. And sometimes they gotta put up a front and they gotta upload videos that take a couple hours and edit when they're in this beautiful place that they can't even enjoy. So you gotta understand, a lot of the creation done is meant for your entertainment, and that's how you should take it, because you never know the other side of the coin. You don't know what's going on behind the camera. And you know, people who create experiences, what actually took, how many tries did it take them to create like a perfect, I'm going to use somebody who he's a great vlogger, and he did a snowboarding scene in New York, and that video makes you feel like so much joy, and at the same time like, what am I doing with my life? He's so eventful, you know, and it's like, oh my goodness. But then you got to think about all the cuts, all the trials, all the times he had over and over and over to get that shot. Was he truly enjoying that entire experience? Probably not. There was probably frustration in there, you know, things going wrong that he had to edit and fix. So it's not that 2 minute of perfect experience he shared with you. That's something you need to be grateful for. Thank you for making that possible, for giving me a good feeling inside, but understand it took him probably all day to do it, and it wasn't that easy or that fun. So lower your expectations of things, but expect more of yourself, and I think you'll be happier. Don't see something and see it for what it is. There's always something behind there. I think that's kind of the key to happiness. And you'll never always be happy. It's impossible. It would probably be even boring to be 100% happy. You need to have emotions in life. Things just upset you. Things make you really happy. Things make you cry but happy. You know, take it as it is. Take it as it is. And lastly, believe it or not, nutrition plays a role. If you're not feeding your body enough, it's easy for you to become depressed or feel very emotional. When I push my fast a little too long, I get kind of rowdy, he knows. And that's pretty much lack of food. Sometimes you just need food, or comfort food, or craving. And food can bring you comfort. And I'm not saying like overeat a ton. I'm just saying eat enough that you're not depriving your body of food. Anyways, I hope those tips kind of help. I'm no expert in this. This is just what I have found works. This is what we have spoken about in the past, so I'm just kind of putting my own 2 cents and what we think really helps with happiness. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up to encourage me. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Hit that bell for notifications, most importantly, so you get notified every time I post a video. And until next time, bye guys. Thank you. Silly girl.